Hey there, it's Christy, the homeschool teacher next door, and let's talk about what we need to do if we find that we or our child has an educational gap somewhere. Like maybe they need to work on their reading or their multiplication or whatever, or maybe as an adult, we're kind of sitting back and looking on Facebook going, is that the correct grammar? We get a lot of those little red squiggly lines when we typing things in on the internet going, was I talking in class? Well, if you were me, absolutely you were. I'm hyper-verbal. That's the thing, y'all. Anyway, but know that this is a completely normal thing. And I say normal very loosely. In my world, normal is a sitting on a dishwasher. But it truly is. And plus, there's no way that anybody could ever prepare you for everything you're going to face in life. Think about that. You're 8 years old. We've got to teach you a language, right? Just as to make this point a little bit more, we homeschooled our son the whole way through his school career, right? Do you know what he's currently doing? He's taking a class in this language. I just don't even know. Oh my goodness. So yeah, don't even worry about it. There's no way you can be completely prepared. But I'll tell you a little secret. A lot of people wouldn't. Graduating from high school does not mean you've learned everything you will ever need in your life. It just means you've mastered the basics. It's the same thing as getting a black belt in karate, taekwondo, or whatever. It doesn't mean you're a master. It means you're a master of the basics. Now you can go forth and, teach it to others and such. And that's the same thing a high school diploma really should be viewed as you have mastered the basics. It means that you or should be able to go out and teach yourself anything that you need to know from that point on. But if you haven't, that's okay. Let's start there. One of the best places on the internet, and all it is just curriculum from pre-K all the way through high school, senior year, and such. And all it is on there is just the curriculum, and it's free, completely free. You just go online, and you can type in all-in-one homeschool. Some people call this easy peasy homeschool, and that's where I usually recommend everybody to start when they first start thinking that they have this educational gap. The reason why is because everything's divided there according to grade level in the United States, and so you can really quickly go through that and kind of target where you need to start. Grammar and composition is one of the things that most people tell me that they just don't have a really strong command of. Yeah, be grateful if you speak English as a first language, because it is so difficult to learn if it is not. It's like the equivalent of Latin. Well, maybe not. Latin's pretty hard too, but English. All of those little words that we have that don't mean anything. Truly, it's just those little annoying words that we put in our English words and stuff in our English language, and it just makes it crazy. And hard to learn. But we are living in the age of information. You can take a class on anything. I actually became a licensed pet psychiatrist back in 2020. Not even kidding. I had, broken my ankle and I had a little time on my hands. So if this is something you're interested in, also look on YouTube. There are little classes on there for everything. I mean, if I need to know how to put the windshield wipers on my truck, I'm going to YouTube. How do you put windshield wipers on a Toyota? I mean, seriously, it's wonderful. I think it's going to catch on. Another place to go to, of course, is Udemy. And also, don't forget Khan Academy. And maybe you're a little old-fashioned and you want a book. Well, there's literally millions online on Amazon. So don't be shy. Grade levels there are just a number of which things are typically done in. So if it says grade 1, don't worry about that. If that's where you need to start, there ain't no shame in it. Just start there and master those basics. And I think you'll find that you quickly will blow through everything and such. So just don't pay attention to the grade levels. Just get learning. My best recommendations, if you want to be a better writer, read books from people who write on how to get better. We also used this book in our freshman English class. It was the book that Stephen King wrote that was simply on writing. It is fantastic. So I put the link in the notes, and you can download those. And practice. Practice. Everything that you'll ever do will get better with practice. Reading, writing, math, whatever you're doing is going to be exactly the same way. I write literally thousands of words, and I might publish 10. I mean, that's how it works. If you do write, try to write a little bit every day at the same time. That was something that you'll read in the Stephen King book, but it's basically so your muse that tells you what to write will show up at the same time every day. Thanks so much. And if you want to see more videos like this, click the subscribe button. And if you liked it, like it, comment on it. Don't give me no crap. What's up?